Good afternoon, welcome to Electrical Solutions E4 Limited. Today I will be unboxing the Evolution R255 JBL Plus, the latest one, next generation, latest bit of kit apparently. So I'm going to be unboxing it, giving it a little trial run. Now, I've never had a table saw, never owned one, never really needed to use one, never had the chance. I'm an electrician by trade. But as I'm trying to expand my skills, learn and try new things, I thought it's time I bought one of these, because every time I've had to chop up a bit of ply or something, it's always a bit of ag. So I'm gonna give this a go. So this is what it looks like in the box. It's upside down currently, so I'm gonna somehow flip it over and let's give it a little spin. Right, managed to get it out of the box. Box is over there on the floor now. I would advise unboxing it on the floor and then lifting it out rather than what I did. Risk of damaging it ultimately. Let's lift it from here. Right, let's put this together. Right, I'm on these two little stands, which are not great, but I suppose they will do. Now let's put this together. Right, I have no idea. Another little box here. Right, it's all a bit too technical for me. Let's have a look. Right, first thing, instructions are shocking. Ain't got a Scooby. They're showing me the trolley. I ain't got a trolley. Right, found something. Right, the only thing that I figured so far is, let me show you. This handle goes there. Right, we're back, and some issues with the Insta now. That's the only thing I figured out so far is that there, the nut screw, which is here, goes there. So I'm gonna get that on now. Get the camera mounted. Right, so I'm gonna screw that handle on. This little cap goes on the end of that handle. I presume that spins the blade around currently, but we'll deal with that later. So we've done that. All we need to do is turn that screw to unlock the throat plate like that. So I'm going to put that here. That's the next job. Right, that would help. Right, now that blade's square, lock it in place and raise it up. It stops there, so I'm not going to push it anymore. Push it on. Why did you take the blade out? Just going to check the nut on the blade. Make sure it's tight. That looks tight enough today. Have a look. So what we've done is raise the blade. Now, how do you take it right down there? Down, up. Keep it simple. Right, now this. Right, there's a lever here which I'll show you. It says undo that, and blade's tight enough. I don't see the need to take the blade out. Unlock. There's a little groove inside there. Yeah, so there's a hole on this plate. That thing, so this thing, I'll show you if I can, best I can. When you release that, see how loose that is. There's a little groove, there's a little, if you can see from there. You see that? That has to sit inside there like that, and then you push that down. And the problem is, if you look at that, it doesn't look like it's aligned with the blade. So the blade needs some adjustment, which I would say, well, let me try that. Oh, that's the whole thing that goes. What? Oh, that's the whole thing moves, so it's not that. Right, I'll have to figure out why that is not aligned fully. Can you see that? With the blade. And put that back. Second screw is like this. That's tight. Yeah, that plate is a bit flimsy, I have to say. To be fair, the back end of the plate is square. There, that needs to be there. Yeah, that needs to just be slightly there. Let me show you what I mean. About that little slight movement. So can you see that there? Very faint, like it's a millimeter. I'm gonna have to work on that. Try and fix that up a bit later. Right, so we've come this far. I have to say it's more complicated than what I'd hoped. Right, this I've clipped the wrong way around. This is meant to be like that. And this is meant to clip onto, yes, onto here. Right, this clips down onto that screw here, yeah? Close that off. And same with this end. Clips down there. Oh look, the box comes with a handy handling key. I'm presuming you... Alright, that ain't moving, so perhaps you don't tighten that. Let's have a look. So we're here. Done that. Right, so that's just showing you two positions. You can use that position or that position there. So if you want more width, ultimately. Let's keep that. Right, we're a little bit further ahead. This thing goes at the back, ultimately providing a little barrier for the back. You can extend it to suit, but we don't need it. So I'm going to leave that aside for a minute. This thing is on, the guide is on. I'll show you a closer look. So, this is for the guide rails. Lock it in place there, it's going to work. Unlock it. That's the guide rails. Very basic, very simple. That'll release that. That can take the blade up and down. Or at the same time, you can, with the bigger wheel here, spin the blade around like that. So let's get it back to 0. No, 0. Lock it in place. Bring the blade up. Like I said, this thing goes through here. So you slide it in from the back through here, so it would be like that, but this one don't need it. Got a dust extraction here, which I'll connect up to the hoover in a minute and give it a go. But effectively it's ready to go. You've got these bits of kit here for different types of cuts and what's not, angles and whatnot. But we shall play about with this later. I'm going to get some goggles on, some defenders, and just give it a little run. So bear with me. Right, just give it a little test run. Yeah, seems very powerful and it's very noisy. That's the first thing I've noticed. Oh, it's got that new motor smell. Right, that's taking no risks. Well, I have to say, that was cutting so smoothly. Initially, I couldn't even tell if it's touched the blade, so I kept waiting to see if it touches the blade. It was so smooth. I have to say, the blade, really smooth cut. The only problem is I noticed as soon as it hit the back plate, it started dislodging it a little bit. So that back plate does need sorting out. But the cut is not bad, I think it needs a few little adjustments. Alright, I didn't lock the bar. I think that might have helped by the bar. The bar. Let's go here. Right, the bar is now locked in place. Let's go again. It's not bad, don't get me wrong, but as soon as it hits that back plate, it does seem to be wobbling it out of play a little bit. Let's try again. Let's go again. Right, I've just measured that all the way through. This is the quality of the cut. Keep an eye on that line. I don't know if you can see it. Keep an eye on that. I'll angle it more so you can see it. Oh. Gives you some idea. I don't know if you can see that or not, but look. It's almost millimeter. It's almost millimeter perfect. We're now going into 0.00 of a millimeter. So, I mean, that's good enough for me. My first table saw. Now I'm going to be building a full-on bench to incorporate the saw, where I can run bigger sheets and actually sort this workshop out, get rid of this makeshift table and get a little bit organized. But that will be a video for another day. Thank you for watching Electrical Solutions. Please like, subscribe, follow and share. Plenty more videos to come, plenty more projects to come. Got a new camera, GoPro, which I'm trying out. It's not a GoPro, it's an Insta360 Ace Pro. I'm trying it out, but within about an hour and a half, battery ran out, so I need to perhaps get more batteries, charger units or something or other. Recording it by itself is a job on its own. I don't know how these other channels do it, recording and the working, catching all the angles, positions, very difficult. Apologies. That's exactly what I mean. It's difficult. But point being, look, it's not a bad bit of kit. I'll do a review on this in a few months' time once I've used it a little bit more. Also, I have to say the instructions are not clear. It could be a lot better. Instructions could be a hell of a lot better. This is the R255 JBL Plus. So there is one more model above this, R255 JBLX Plus. I mean, I thought I was at the latest one, so I need to go and check how much I paid for this now. But thank you for watching. I shall see you on the next one. Stop recording.